Hey peeps, it's your bipolar black chick, Rachel. Hey, I'm on here just coming on for a hot minute, just to talk a little bit. I'm so, oh my gosh, there's so much going on. There's so much going on, and my mind is like half here and half not. And I say that because I'm somewhat medicated and I'm somewhat not. The last time they started me on some new prescriptions and everything, and so I'm kind of just waiting for everything to catch up, or what you call kick in, or whatever the case may be. But I'm really good as far as in spirits and in health. I think I'm actually still in a manic episode because I haven't leveled out yet. And it's kind of crazy because my babe, he looking like, oh, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh gosh. And we, just be going back and forth because he's like, hey, you don't have good sense, apparently. And I don't know. It's so funny. And I'm like, yeah, you actually right. Ha! How about that? What's that? How about that? Try that on size for me. Well, I hope you don't see this. But anyway, and so here's another thing. I know this is like way off topic, but and maybe it's not. Maybe this is a part of the disorder, because I do tend to over dramatize certain things mentally. And I'm gonna have to let Tommy kind of tell you what I'm saying when I say I over dramatize certain things. He'll be able to explain it a lot better than I do. But as I'm looking at myself in the video, I have always been called, well, not always, after boot camp, all of that stuff, in sun every day in Orlando during the middle of summer can turn anybody any color. But but I have a nice island tone type of skin color, but I've always been called dark skinned. And not that that's a problem, that's not a problem, but I see like an island tone, not caramel. No, I don't see that, because that's light. Not pecan tan. I don't even see that. But I'm saying all of that actually to say that sometimes with a person that has this type of disorder, we see things completely different than someone else would from the outside looking in. And I'm not saying that I thought I was light skinned. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying based on the color of my skin, at one point, I was very, very hard on myself, thinking that because my skin is darker, that I'm less attractive. But what I did notice, as far as from even as a youth, that I've always gotten a lot of attention. And the only thing that I could possibly say to that is that beauty allows a lot of leeway. I say that because the guys that I have dated that say that they don't date light-skinned women, dark-skinned women, have dated me, and I'm like, okay, so I'm dark-skinned, and they're like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You're not a dark-skinned woman. He says, well, at least one of them was like, you're to me, you're brown skin. And I'm like, okay, so when I look at me, I see brown. I don't know what somebody else sees when they look at me. Do they see dark? And when you say dark, what does that mean? I don't know. And I'm saying that because it's been an ongoing thing, even in my family, because my sister is really light and my mom is really light. Granted, they do stay up or further up, but I'm in Florida, but that's not the point. I don't think that's the point at all. The point is that I've always had this misconception of my beauty because of my skin color. But what I do know is that because of my beauty, I've been able to overcome any color challenges that I wanted to. And who was that? I don't know who that. Look, they don't know me and they don't even know what I'm talking about. Got nothing to do with me. But anyway, so I don't know. I'm just thinking that's just something that was on my mind as I was sitting here, because I love my new look. I really do. I think it's becoming of me, and I hope people like it. I hope it's you know, and if you don't, I guess it really doesn't matter. So if you don't like it, what is the old saying? What your mama told you? If you don't have anything good to say, keep it to yourself. So I'll know that you don't like it if I don't hear anything from you. Exactly. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Ain't gonna matter because I ain't gonna hear it. All right. Thanks, folks, for listening. That's just one thing, and I'm trying to see, hey, where's my thinking at? What is a normal process for thinking? What's not? What is? What isn't? And how do you achieve certain things as far as the thought processes? How do you view things? How you see something, and I'm standing literally right next to you, could be two completely different stories. And if you can imagine that, but then when you have someone with a twist of mental health disorder, think about the miscommunication that could really cause between anyone, whether it's love or not. Doesn't even matter. It's all gonna cause issue, all of it. So hey, gotta think about it like that. But thanks for tuning in. Peoples. What is that? Everybody's everywhere. Oh, let me get out the street. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, folks. Appreciate you listening. And hey, this is your bipolar black chick. I'll see you soon.